Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the Quantum Hidden Champions here on the School of Quantum YouTube channel. In today's video we are going to check out a company called Quantum Basel, and actually I think it's pretty instructive. The company is based in Basel in Switzerland and it's about quantum, and with that let's hop right into their website. So here we are on the website of Quantum Basel. It says Quantum Basel, quantum computing and AI for the real world. Quantum Basel delivers advanced quantum computing and AI solutions to researchers, startups and enterprises. And then here on the right side in this shiny, glowy blue and green color, we see something that looks a little bit like a quantum computer, or at least like a cryostat. So you have this typical chandeliers here with the connectors, and then there's this glowing cube here. Here it says Go Quantum and AI, and then if we scroll down it says Trusted By, and there you see Hermes, like the delivery service. There's also others like Vinci Energies, which you might have heard of before, and Andreessen Hauser. So there's a couple of known companies. Pfizer, of course, a very prominent one. Then if we scroll down here, we see it says Quantum and AI services. So custom project delivery is value proposition, I guess, number one. We help enterprises, researchers and quantum and startups move from experimentation to execution by delivering industry-specific solutions built on large language models and quantum algorithms. Experience greater efficiency, automation and savings. So value proposition, greater efficiency, automation and savings, and the instruments that they're using is large language models and quantum algorithms, and the target audience is enterprises, researchers and startups. Okay, so second part, expertise and strategic support. Expert guidance to drive your quantum and AI strategy. We provide strategic consulting and implementation support to help you build scalable solutions aligned with your business goals and long-term vision. And then finally, as a third one here, we see quantum hardware access. Quantum Basel offers flexible quantum access bundles to leading quantum hardware, combining cloud and on-premise options with expert support, enabling fast, scalable and vendor-agnostic quantum development. Worth pointing out, just as a quick side note, so I am living in Switzerland and I've been actually visiting the Quantum Basel campus already multiple times, and it's very impressive. So they do have quite a big area there, a lot of new buildings being built, a lot of high tech which is moving there, and part of it is of course also the quantum technology. So there's an INQ machine that is also like sometimes open to visit. So there are occasions where you can see the machine, and it's worth noting that the machine is like physically sitting there. So it's a European offering, and it's part of the Quantum Basel access that they are delivering or mentioning here. Okay, then and I think what we see here on the right side is exactly that. So that says INQ. So this is the an INQ machine visible there. Okay, then it says Quantum and AI industries. Quantum and AI breakthroughs are already transforming industries. Explore what's possible in yours. So this is like helping people to understand where quantum and AI can deliver value. Here you see the different industries, and it's not a surprise to see those because we've seen them also with other solution providers before. So there's manufacturing, logistics, life science, finance and sustainability. We quickly go through them. So in the manufacturing, it says smarter manufacturing, boost efficiency, precision and sustainability by combining AI insights with quantum-powered optimization. Faster production planning that solves complex schedules, maintenance before breakdowns with quantum and AI predicting equipment issues, so predictive maintenance, right? And then better product designs that are lighter, stronger, and more sustainable. So this is in the, let's say, simulation area. And then, of course, the first one is, in a way, already a good transition to the logistics because it's an optimization problem. So, logistics. Faster and greener logistics turn supply chain complexity into speed and efficiency while cutting costs and emissions. So, routes optimized for the fastest and most fuel-efficient deliveries. Accurate demand forecasting with quantum and AI. And then smart rerouting to adapt to delays or disruptions. And all of these are, of course, powered by different algorithm ideas. So you can, for example, think of running some time prediction or time series forecasting methods here on a quantum machine. So there are algorithms for that. There's also something here regarding optimization of routes, so fastest and most fuel-efficient deliveries. There are also algorithms that you can run on quantum systems to optimize for that. And just as a side note, if that's interesting to you, please comment down below the video, because I'm always looking for new inspirations, new ideas, also led by you, of course, on what we can talk about on this channel here, what could be interesting topics to you. With that, we move on to the life science part, and it says breakthrough life sciences, accelerate medical discoveries, and improve patient care with powerful new tools. Drug discovery by simulating molecules at quantum scale. And there, just as a side note, so there are also companies that are focusing on that, and they might have been or will be highlighted also in this series, or at least some of them. Then the second value proposition, earlier, sharper diagnostics with quantum and AI spotting health issues sooner. And then finally, treatment plans made personal using advanced predictive models. And again, these topics, there's also research on them. If you study the literature, you find that people are actually already working on algorithms for these topics here. Then we come to the finance. So it says next generation finance, make sharper, faster financial decisions with AI insights and quantum level calculations. So the three value propositions or three ideas, smarter portfolio optimization for the best risk return balance. So portfolio optimization, actually a topic that is being targeted in the financial sector using quantum technology quite prominently. Then we see here fraud stopped in its tracks with quantum and AI detecting threats. So basically fraud detection. And then the third one is market stress testing at speed to prepare for any scenario. That's basically exactly what it says. So stress testing methods, I guess simulations using quantum systems. And then finally, we have the last point here, which is sustainability. Smarter energy and sustainability unlock the power of smarter energy systems and drive cleaner climate solutions. Optimized renewable grids for maximum stability and efficiency. Again, grid optimization is something that we've also seen with other players before. Simplifying carbon tracking with quantum and AI, turning data into action. So carbon removal, and then finally better climate models to guide adaptation and mitigation efforts. Okay. So for all of them, there are also use cases here. So you can click and let's maybe just take the logistics example and click at the use case. Then we are guided towards this PDF file here, which explains the exact use case and also the companies that have been involved. So in this case here, for example, the simulation has been carried out on a D-Wave system, and Vinci Energies is the company that they've been working with. Let's check out another one. So here we see on the manufacturing side, you see Pfizer and D-Wave again as candidates for this test study here. So I guess what you will find is the companies that you also see up here, or at least some of them, a subset of them. Okay, then there's also some quantum and AI voices. Discover what it's like to work with and within our Center of Quantum Computing and AI Excellence. And there are now basically case studies or testimonials from different people from different industries. So you see, for example, Pfizer saying the quantum Basel and D-Wave collaboration allowed us to explore the real potential of quantum technologies in a complex, high-stakes production environment. The results we've seen at our Freiburg site demonstrate that hybrid quantum approach can meaningfully enhance scheduling performance and efficiencies and support a more agile process. Then we also see some other statements here. So for example, Swiss Retail Bank or some Swiss Retail Bank, right? It says, we had a 2-day training session with Quantum Basel about large language model capabilities and data architecture. The trainers were highly skilled and engaging. They delivered a great learning experience on site with concrete guidance and great examples. Our team really benefited from the trainers' expertise, and we are very happy about the Quantum Basel collaboration. And again, that's great to see that there's some training, some education happening here. You know, the School of Quantum is also all about education. I think it's very important that people can learn more about this technology, can understand it better, can understand what are the values and what is the current state of the art, which is also what this series here is about, to show you where companies are and where companies are heading, so that you can make informed decision as to looking into, for example, quantum technologies, or if you have the opinion that right now things are maybe overhyped. So this is for you to decide then based on this information that we provide here, but of course you're also supposed to find your own information, right? Let's move on from here. There's also something here about latest resources. So they are pointing towards different resources here. You can see that's also different type of media that's very nicely visually structured here. So there's videos, newspaper articles, peer-reviewed papers. It says, for example, Moonlight AI and Quantum Basel, the path towards 1 hour blood cancer diagnosis. So again, a life science case here. There's a newspaper article, we are investing billions into the wrong kind of AI, ? Quantum Basel featured in the latest issue of Focus, Future of Technology, and so on. And there's also a blog article here, a blog link here where you can view all of these blogs. Then finally comes the call to action on this case here. It says, ready to explore quantum and AI possibilities. Connect with our team of quantum and AI experts to discover how Quantum Basel can help solve your most complex challenges. So go to Quantum and AI, and there's also a button here, we are hiring. Finally, there's as always a way to stay in touch with the contact here. There are links to social media and so on. And here is the address. So you can see it's actually located in Alsheim, so which is super close to Basel. And actually, there's also some very interesting story about this campus. So this place where they are located has some historic relevance. So there's a lot of story behind that. And if you ever manage to get there and you have somebody from Quantum Basel who has been there for a while, they probably can tell you that story, which is behind the campus. So you gotta ask for that. I was there once for an event and I was told a little bit about that, and I find it very interesting how the time's changing and how the stories go. Okay, let's quickly check out the services that Quantum Basel is offering. So discover what's possible with quantum computing and AI. That's what we've seen before. The edge you're looking for is already here. Backed by the world's most advanced quantum hardware and research leaders, we give you the tools to move from theory to transformation today. So I think this is kind of targeting people from different industries. We saw that before, that are interested in understanding what potential quantum technology could have, what potential impact, for example, it could have on their industry. So very initial starting point in the education, professional education, I think all the way towards, let's say, also building prototypes, implementing, because it also said they have very deep experts. You see, they have a quantum computer on site. So the idea is that you can go all the way down towards running literally something on their quantum machine. That's at least my understanding of what they do. And let's see if that is correct by looking at the services. So Our services. There's the custom project delivery. Our approach to quantum computing offers a versatile platform-agnostic perspective, mapping quantum algorithms to both near-term and long-term applications across various platforms. Simultaneously, we leverage customized large language models to deliver tangible, short-term return on invest by fine-tuning large language models to meet specific industry needs, automating complex tasks, accelerating data-driven decisions, and managing large data sets efficiently. So this is basically saying a lot about language models here. And then, platform agnostic quantum algorithm runtime. But it's always, I guess, in a project framework here. Then we see here expertise and strategic support. So they help. So the first one is about projects, right? The next one is now about this access to expertise. So getting experts involved, and then also strategic support. It says we accelerate your technology roadmap by developing a comprehensive strategy for quantum computing and AI, prioritizing use cases and addressing challenges with tailored advice and expert support. Our strategic consulting aligns quantum and AI initiatives with your business goals, while our training and development services help transform your ideas into scalable, sustainable solutions, supporting you from concept to implementation. So expert access from concept to implementation. And then the third pillar here is the quantum hardware access. It says, by gaining access to the world's leading quantum computing architectures, we ensure that your quantum computing projects are built on the most suitable platform for your use case. Based on your unique requirements, we will work with you to choose between access to IonQ strapped ion quantum computer, that's what I mentioned before, right? Systems available at IBM's Quantum Innovation Centers, or D-Wave's hybrid solver. Additionally, you get direct access to our network of AI technology partners. And I think also there, the plan is to get, let's say, some compute centers onto the campus so that you can, with that AI technology partners, actually run inference on those systems, or train your models, for example, your custom large language models on those systems. And again, very interesting. So it's quantum hardware access. So they are an access provider, but they not only provide access to an ion trap computer, there's also the possibility to get access to an IBM system, so a superconducting computer, or a D-Wave system, which is a quantum annealing method that can also be used to calculate or solve certain types of problems. So why Quantum Basel? 3 arguments here. There's first of all the strategic location at the heart of Switzerland's innovation district, bridging science and enterprise. So Basel is, let's say, a very vibrant place for cutting edge technology. There's also pharma technology over there, and of course quantum technology is now coming in with Quantum Basel. There's also a university. It's not so far from Zurich, where there's also a lot of talent. Then you have the German side, in Basel, so there's also access to the German ecosystem. There's the French ecosystem right around the corner. So it's actually in a very, let's say, in a very well-connected location. Then it says end-to-end capabilities from advisory to implementation, enjoy hardware access, advanced algorithm development, and pilot use cases. And then finally, the third argument here is trusted partners, work directly with global leaders in quantum technology, hardware, and research. So they're not working with any, let's say, experimental systems here. So all these 3 that we are seeing here are stock listed companies. You see IonQ as basically the biggest current quantum computing startup in terms of funding, I think. Then there's IBM, of course, which is a technology powerhouse since decades. And then you have D-Wave, which I think is one of the most prominent and longest stock listed companies in the quantum computational sector, or quantum annealing players. Then finally, it says quantum and AI journey. So it starts with a workshop here or workshop is one of the parts of that journey. We begin by mapping your organization's strategic priorities and pain points, creating a clear blueprint for where quantum and AI can deliver the most tangible benefits. Next, we dive into the latest quantum computing and AI capabilities, testing their relevance against your business challenges to surface high-impact use cases. Finally, we translate the chosen opportunities into a concrete case and outline the next steps for your organization. Then there's the strategic advisement here. It says, based on the collaborative workshop, we crystallize your shared vision into a clear, actionable strategy to harness the most tangible benefits of quantum and AI for your business. We take the challenges surfaced in our workshop and turn them into a step-by-step roadmap, each milestone turning pain points into growth opportunities. The resulting blueprint lays a forward-looking path that anticipates change, scales with success, and keeps your business on a trajectory of sustainable impact. Then there's the training part here. Equip your team with the specialized skills and knowledge needed to excel in quantum computing, AI, and their applications. We offer personalized training sessions to address the distinct needs and objectives of your organization by uplifting your team with adaptable expertise that grows as quantum and AI technologies evolve, keeping your organization ahead of the curve. And then finally, there's the custom project delivery. We customize cutting-edge quantum algorithms and AI models for your use case and business. By testing the solution on quantum hardware platforms, we validate the technology's fit and performance. In the next step, the tailored solution's feasibility is demonstrated in real-world scenarios through a proof of concept. And that's actually, I think, also what we saw in these reports. There were in the case studies that you saw at the very beginning of this video. I think that's kind of what, like, the pathway that is highlighted also in there. Then I think in this lower section here, we see also quantum hardware access. So technology agnostic access. At Quantum Basel, we offer a technology agnostic quantum access model, giving organizations the flexibility to choose the quantum hardware and technology that best meets their needs without a vendor lock-in. And that's exactly what we saw before. So there's the IBM, there's the INQ for Enterprise, there's the D-Wave Advantage 2 system, and there's the IBM Heron processor, which is available here. Then there are also some frequently asked questions. What is quantum computing? What are the key challenges, and so on? And again, here down here, the call to action, go quantum and AI. Now, quick browse through the resources. So you see there's like news, there's a blog, publications, and events. Events is also very interesting. So you see here the events that they are highlighting, but I think there are also probably some events that they are hosting or that they have hosted before. Like, for example, here you see the 15th Logistic Cluster Forum 2025, which was hosted in Basel, Switzerland, October 29th. I'm recording that beginning of November. That was in Basel. There's also this one here, Uptown Basel, which is the campus at which Quantum Basel is located. And that one is actually probably hosted by Quantum Basel, which is about life sciences cluster Basel Lunch. Find out what quantum computing can do for life sciences at the Life Sciences Cluster Lunch by HKBB and Quantum Basel. Join Sonja Andrist keynote and take a look into the future. So you see they are also hosting events, and I've been to one of them. Always very well prepared. Great location. If you are somewhere based in Europe and you have some time, I recommend to also participate, in case, of course, that you match to what, or that the topic is actually also relevant to you and you're relevant to the topic, right? Center of Competence for Quantum and for Quantum Computing and AI. So this is the about part here, and that's what the Quantum Basel really is about. It's a center of competence There's the vision, democratize the power of quantum computing, and the mission, collaboration and seamless access to the world's best quantum computers. So I like the vision part, of course, because democratization of knowledge around quantum technology is what we are aiming for here as the School of Quantum, and democratization of the power of quantum computing is what Quantum Basel is working on. So there's definitely, I think, some similarities here. Then quickly on the background, it says foundations and campus. Quantum Basel was founded in 2022 by the Uptown Basel Group on its 70,000 square meters innovation campus in Alzheim, a historic hub for industrial excellence, now focused on Industry 4.0. It serves as Switzerland's center of quantum innovation. Historic milestone in the 5th December 2024 marked a major milestone. IonQ's 40 Enterprise Ion Trap System, AQ number 36, became the first IonQ quantum computer ever installed and operated in Europe right here at Uptown Basel. Join our innovation mission. And there's also a great newspaper article that somewhat went viral with somebody like carrying the suitcase with the quantum processor in it. So I think everyone in the vicinity of here has probably heard of that historic milestone. Then there's the Chi Ventures Accelerator, also originated from the Uptown Basel Group, is the Chi Ventures, a global VC firm and the leading quantum AI ecosystem builder that supports quantum innovators from lab to IPO through tailored acceleration programs and capital investments. And then finally here we see the team behind the Quantum Basel. Of course, this is, let's say, the executive team. There's more people working on the campus as well. Here are the technology partners. So you see again Chi Ventures, IonQ, D-Wave, IBM, and Phoenix Systems. So these ones here are probably the ones that are hosting the language models. And the other ones here, these ones, they are for the quantum systems, and then Chi Ventures you saw before. There's also academic partners here, and there are various different ones. So then it says QC2, Center for Quantum Computing and Quantum Coherence. The partnership between University of Basel and Quantum Basel aims to strengthen the bridge between fundamental research, advancements in quantum algorithms, and their applications to practical industry problems. So for commercial partners, for research and academia, training future talent for industry. And there are like these different call to actions here. And with that, I think we are already at the end of today's video. If you liked it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you don't want to miss out on the next one, you know what to do. Click the subscription button. As always, make sure to stay hydrated and see you in the next video. Bye bye.